a video about technical issues and such on the website, Vlogger and it's relevant to Fred if he's around, and me, of course, and yeah, such. So anyway, here's just an old video page that was already loaded, and you can see some of these videos from the Fatal Error Network are loaded in here. Kind of dirty anime there. But anyway, yeah, they didn't play, which is sort of irritating. So anyway, so now if I reload this page, the newest version of this little menu will pop up here. Sorry, my computer's running a little slow because yeah, I got way too much shit going on and such. So it slows the browser down a bit, Firefox, you know. So anyway, so there's the new version of it, the most current version. And so it has the videos from UDoubled and Vlogger and the Fatal Error Network. So if anybody knows of any other clip bucket style websites out there, I will perhaps index their content if it's relevant. I haven't figured out which stuff. See, this one here is the Welcome to UDoubled. I popped that in. I must go to Fred's page here. So, you know, I have my choice of pages to index, and so I just put it on the most viewed just to see if it would pick those up, and it is picking those up. Let's see if this one should have showed up too, actually, unless it's already in the list somewhere. But that's the only problem. There's a redundancy in here if I post at both websites. I don't like to really go by title of the video, but that's really the only way I can tell if there's a redundancy, is explicit titling. So I really don't want to do that, but I'll fix that eventually. So anyway, as you can see, this script loads depending on what page it's loaded in. It'll load in a different style. So this is obviously the bar style, and then we go over here. This is the double style. Yeah, and then in the web page uses this one too. And then you can also do this full page. I don't think I have a page loaded of the full page, so I have to make one of those. You know, I have to make an HTML page that will load the script in that way. But it's all the same script, it just loads different depending upon some variables and whatnot, which makes it sort of interesting. So anyway, Fred, you can load this into your page anywhere you want. All you gotta do is put a couple lines of JavaScript in, and it should work. And so, you know, the same thing that's on my page will load on your page. I'm just going to I got to work out the titling and some other little, you know, bugs, but it's working pretty good. Yeah, and unfortunately obviously I make most of the videos. Yeah. But, you know, there's other Professor Anton's on there. So this page reloads them every, 5 minutes to see if there's an update somewhere. So yeah, so I'd probably prefer that some other people run the page, you know, the loader, the thing that loads these, this page here is basically, this one's the one that's indexing. So this thing runs like every 20 minutes or every 15 minutes or so. It takes a look and sees if there's an update on here, and then it indexes it onto this bar. So it's running all the time my computer's on, and it'd probably be best to have it running on different locations, you know, just to pick up any, say my internet goes down or something, the index won't be indexing. So anyway, which is sort of a problem with that Fatal Error Network. Like I said, it's getting a, you know, it's a fatal error. It won't load. So I guess their site is down temporarily or such. So anyway, so that's enough of that. So the other thing is the file uploading. So yeah, we'll make directories available for people who want to upload files, and this really does work very well. You know, what you do is you basically just take any window that you got, any one of these, like my computer, right? You could use my computer if you wanted to. So this is my computer, but in the, you know, old style window, and it's on XP. But I'm sure the same thing runs on yours. You end up with some sort of internet, some sort of Explorer, Windows Explorer type window that has an address bar. And so all you have to do is pop into the address bar one of these addresses, And it has contained in it the password and the user ID for a directory. I won't show that, but you won't be able to read that. And so you just pop it in there, you hit go, and now you're online. So now you can FTP. So you can just basically take any file you have, anywhere you have it, like my C drive. I have a bunch of files in my C drive. So let me just find a little one here, one of these little JPEGs, and I can just drag it over, let it go, and it's uploading now onto the internet, the file. And so it's in this, and I'll give you the directory for whatever password you're using. And yeah, it works. Beats me, huh? And it's secure. I mean, if you try to go back or you try to go up a level, it won't do it. It's trying, but it's saying, nope, can't do that. Well, it didn't. It loaded Internet Explorer to attempt to do it. So it's loading basically it should be the home page, inmendum.com. I haven't seen it in a while, so let's see what it loads. It's it's Internet Explorer, so who knows what's going to happen. Who knows? Yeah. It's taking forever. Yeah, I really don't have that much stuff. 17 Firefox windows. Well, 17's a lot. And I'm not running anything that killer here. But yeah, I can hear the computer, so something's bugging it. It probably just needs a reboot. Connecting still. It's obviously not connecting to whatever it's trying to connect to. It's not going to happen here. I'll let it keep trying anyway. So anyway, this works. So then you can have the file, and it'll be basically the address to your thing will be inmendum.com / probably something like VD up to / and that'll be your directory and then your file name. So you can put like FTP files or MP4s, and then you just go to the website, this Vlogger Dome, or you doubled, and go to the link for uploading a video. And on you doubled, it's different. I don't know exactly why it's different, but it has the embed code link in it, but it doesn't have the it has this remote one for a YouTube video, which is sort of annoying because it says EG clip bucket sample FLV, but that doesn't work. I mean, if I put the FLV file in here, let me just see, it does not work. Okay, I gotta find I'll go find me an FLV file location. I should have one here handy. Here's one for an MP3 file. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'll work on the MP3 loader. So anyway, so the other loader works for MP3s. It's just that, yeah, so the downloader I had that worked inside the browser, the problem was it chronically failed. Yeah, so let me just see if I put in FLV files. This isn't going to work. Just isn't. Let me try a clip bucket file. Let me load this again, see what it suggests. Sorry. Yeah, I figure, you don't have anything better to do, right, than watch me fail on the computer. Let's hit the window. No, it still didn't connect. See, so whatever. The point is you can't get to anything but your directory. So it's secure and such. This is my browser, just way slow. Fix that, Gary. Yeah, I'll work on it. Well, it probably doesn't help that I have two open directories, so I'll close one of these directories. Should make more internet resources. Sample FLV. Okay, so it says sample FLV. So let's try this sample FLV thing in here and see what it does to it. But I don't see how it's going to grab that. Alright, we're waiting. See, invalid YouTube URL. So that's the bogus part here. But, look, it's free software, and I've been complaining about it, but, that's the way it goes. Well, anyway, so you go to remote play on mine, and then you put the video URL right in here. So my last video, this is one of these numbers, yeah. So it's the inmendum.com, and then the directory, VD upload to, and then the FLV, blah, blah, blah. So you just put that in there, and then you do your file duration, and your thumbnail, and your title, and the description if you want. And if you do my code thing, which I explained in the other video, then it'll load a response video if you're responding to a video, and it can load the MP3 player if it's an MP3 file. But I'll go over the MP3 thing when I get that finished. So anyway, eventually this form will work for MP3s, and you just put the MP3 address in, and I'll get rid of the stuff you don't need, and it'll do the same thing, hopefully. It'll put up a video, but it'll be just a video saying there's an MP3 file. It really is dumb that the player doesn't play MP3s, and it plays MP4s, but it don't play MP3s. I mean, that's just, really, MP3s are easier to play than videos. I mean, why doesn't the video player play MP3s? Just kind of stupid. So anyway, I think that's it. I believe that's enough. So I'll look for a better MP3 player too. I mean, if anybody knows of a JavaScript file uploader that handles large files, because that's the real problem, is the timeout on the server. So all you can get is 50 or 60 megabytes because you run out of time, and the server quits. So I don't know how to. I haven't been able to figure out how to. I know somebody knows how to do it, but I don't know how to do it. And I don't want to write a whole bunch of PHP to do it, so screw it. We'll just use this other technique until we have our own server, and then you can override the stupid timeout. So yeah, I think that's. I don't think I intended to do anything else with this. So yeah, it only load the one video, so my other video must be already in this list. This list was an old list, so it did have some old videos in there, so maybe my other videos were on here. So what it's basically doing is it's indexing. It's remember what videos are in the list, and then so it just doesn't, keep uploading the same videos. But see, these two videos were on different sites. Well, that's the other thing I do. I'll make these different colors for the different sites, so you can sort of tell which site it's from. I'll make them more relevant, more somehow, whatever. There's all stuff to work on, details and such. And so yeah, if there's other sites to index that have somebody talking on them, I don't know. It's kind of hard indexing YouTube. So this one does the search engine results, and sometimes it does have crap, that isn't terribly relevant, because it's hard to know what words to search on them. I'm searching on antinatalism. I guess I could do a search on atheism. I'm also doing a search on, people that might get some response videos. So maybe if I just change the search terms. This one's going based on channels of the people I watch, generally speaking. So if there's some good channels I should be including, let me know of that, and I'll include it. I can also just add videos, which I've done. You can see if you look on this list, all the videos from my website have been added to it that aren't on YouTube. And, the Modern Mystics got a couple on here. And such, so forth and whatnot. Yeah, there's Modern Mystic video. So anyway, it's this isn't bad stuff. We're moving. It's progress. I wish I really had time. I wish I could do this stuff full time. I really do like just screwing around programming and such. But I don't do it well enough to make money doing it, which is irritating. And I also don't want to do it the way you can make money doing it, which is creating blinky ads and other kinds of bullshit I don't want to mess with. So anyway, so I guess that's it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's totally progress. And yeah, gotta work on lots of stuff though. More. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to just click on, like say, let me go to a video page real quick here. So eventually, what I plan on doing is having this, like every 3 minutes or 2 minutes, this window would move up to the top and they would rotate. So each, like the response video will go up to the top here, and then the index will go up to the top, and then have the index also rotate from this index to other, have little links for the other indexes that would be available. So yeah, it would be really good. Kind of, mostly. So anyway, that's it. I think that's enough. Oh, sorry. I'm just tired. I'm going to have to start taking penicillin, I think, because this thing isn't getting better. So that's sort of irritating. But anyway, my problem, not your problem, my problem. So, I think that's it. Yeah, these are the broken cameras I was talking about. See, this one's got the lenses stuck out, so I did the other couple of videos with this one. It's not a bad little Kodak camera. So as long as I keep the lens out, it works okay. But if it retracts the lens, I'm going to be in trouble. So I have to pull the batteries out. I'm going to turn it off. This one's also got a problem where the lens stuck out. And so I got it so it stays out. So it just does macro, which is kind of cool. So it's just really good, you know, it just does like really close-up macro video. So that's kind of good. It's useful. So when I just want to do macro, I got a setup that does a macro. And in this camera, I just glued a wider angle lens. It's not really wide, but it's a little bit wider, which is good. So I'm going to try that on the high definition flip and see if it winds it enough to make it usable. And so that would be good. I have to make some more lenses. I got these lens pieces, you know, but it's like each lensy thing is different. You know, it's hard to match them and to find ones that are light enough and good enough. I thought there was another broken. Well, anyway, I got like, you know, those 2 cameras plus 3 other cameras for $12. So pretty good deal. This is one more of them works. I got the one from a wide angle. That one. Where's the other one? There was another one that works. Out of the 5 cameras, I got 3 of them that function well enough to use. Oh yeah, well one of them, this little crappy one, little stick camera. Stick, I think they call it. Well, anyway, it's cheap, but it's a, you know, it's a cute little camera. But yeah, this one works. So this one isn't even, it's shabby looking, but it works. But this is the kind you can like throw off a cliff or something. This doesn't have great video resolution. Oh yeah, that's right too. Yeah, I got a, you know, that was the other $10. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I mean, you didn't need to hear this crap. I know there's another camera somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I put it. I know there was another camera. You know, some little GE camera. And, yeah, it basically works. Basically. Oh yeah, and I got parts for another camera off one of the cameras. So that was good too. Well, anyway, enough of this crap. I know there was something else. I'm just not thinking of it. Yeah, I haven't used got this fancy Samsung. I haven't used it lately. Anyway, that's probably enough. Got a really cheap razor. Yeah, I like little razors. Yeah, you get, but it works. So I like it. Yeah. Anyway. Oops. Anything else? Point out. I guess that's enough. Star Wars on the frame. Beer, 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 beer. He's shooting light at us. Why don't we throw a grenade at him? No, that would be too effective. Just keep shooting little light beams. Yeah, don't do something that makes sense. Like tear gas. We don't have tear gas in the future. So anyway, yeah, like, you know, this is a lot of stupid things in Star Wars, but, you know, they fly into some sort of, like, wormy guy that's living on a meteor, and there's gravity on a meteor. I mean, it's a small meteor. There's no way there's gravity. And an atmosphere, somehow there's an oxygen atmosphere, even though the big giant thing has its mouth wide open and air is going, you know, air, the non-atmosphere, and they're just wearing gas masks. I mean, come on, silly. Huge plot flaws. Why did the Imperial Army have those stupid lame fighters? I mean, they were stupid looking. With the fins and stuff. There's no air in space. And why were they going, "Rrr"? I mean, why are the fucking spaceships making noise? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. The spaceships don't make noise. So anyway. Oh, they closed the blast shield. Oh, what do we do? I don't know. I'm a little fat. But I'm still a Jedi. Darth Vader. Darth Vader was a great character. Now, that was a great character, Darth Vader. Luke, I'm your father and such. Yeah, I banged your mother. Yeah, did it. Anyway. Nah, this was what the fuck was this? Yeah, I know it had no point. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay, I forgot to add. Yeah, so if you want a directory to upload files into, the intent would be that you would publish videos on Vlogger. That would really be the purpose. But if you're somebody I know and you just want a place to dump some files, it's okay. So yeah, everybody's going to have their own, because you can obviously delete the files and rename them and do all kinds of stuff. So I can't let people share because they won't share politely. So yeah, they'll be only be, the limit's going to be something like 50. But so far nobody's really asking. There's been 3 people, and they haven't used the stuff that I already gave them. But for those 3 people, I'm going to force you to PM me again just because I like it. I like to force people to actually say yes, please, and then I'll give it. But it is pretty simple to use. And if you have an FTP uploader, you can just use that. I mean, I'm going to be giving you the thing, the domain name, the directory, the name, the what do you call that? The something name, and then the password. And so then you can just use the FTP thing. So anyway, yeah. So yeah. So that's it. Okay. So yeah, you got to PM me at the Vlogger Dome website.